Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Earp here. And today, I just wanted to talk to you guys. Actually, I just wanted to tell a story, to be honest with you, about the time that I split my lip open. And I was even involved in a fight that I didn't even fucking start. I was just walking down the hallway. So, at this point in school, we're at about, let's see, eighth grade. And at this point, I think I was going to either piss or just cook out my ramen cooker. I just washed in the bathroom sink. Gross, don't ever do that. I ended up washing it when I got home though, so I mean it was just getting rid of the extra and then using tissues, bought them out from the tissue paper dispenser. But yeah, so I go to do that, and at this point I'm walking down the long corridor for school, right? I notice these two fucking like 6 foot dudes start squaring up to each other, and I'm like, damn. At this point, I'm just literally sitting there. He goes to swing on him. I'm like dodging out of the way, and I'm like looking down the hallway back and forth. Like, is anybody seeing this? Like, what? There is to my left. There's the bathrooms, the front bathrooms when you get into the school, and then to my right is the office. So I hear the janitor's keys going down the hallway, and I'm like, what's that? You know, like who's running down the hallway? Because it could have been a kid. You know, he could have keys on his belt loop, or it could have been the janitor. I'm just standing there. I'm like, oh shit. So at this point, I'm trying to dodge him just to be able to get to the bathroom to wash out my ramen cooker, like I said. And it gets to a point to where I'm like, oh shit. I'm like fucking trying to get in between them, like dodge them, dodge their punches. Little like mini island table with like the like overpriced burger stand like sign. But instead of a chalkboard, it's a whiteboard. And I remember one of the kids hits it, and I'm right next to this girl who I didn't even know was there at the time. She goes and she fucking, it falls, it hits me in the head, it hits her in the head. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I hear her go, oh my god, start crying because at this point it's a sixth grader and at this point in eighth grade. So I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I go into the bathroom and I look at my lip and it's just completely fucking split open. I ended up hitting the bottom part of my teeth, like my bottom two teeth, right in the middle, and it fucking hit the top gum. So I'm just fucking bleeding, and I'm like, well, this fucking sucks. I'm stuck like this for the rest of the day until I can get home. So at this point, I walk into the office, and I'm like, hey, like, I'm hurt. Those two kids that were fighting just made me bite a hole through the top of my lip, or through the bottom of my lip. Like, what? How did that even happen? And they're like, well, okay. And I go back and see the nurse. Funny enough, that nurse freaked out at any sight of blood. Like, I fucking, I'll never forget this. This was me getting used to, Washington and moving from a pretty dry place. Your nose just starts fucking bleeding at the drop of a hat. And I remember her going, I can't handle blood. I can't handle blood. So me as a 12-year-old, I go into the fucking bathroom and I wash it all out of my nose and shit. And it's like, dude, how are you as a grown ass adult not able to handle a little bit of fucking blood? Like, imagine that shit. Imagine being like, oh yeah, I work at a shellfish factory, but I'm allergic to fish. Or being like, oh yeah, I bartend at a bar, but I'm an alcoholic. Like that. Those two things just don't add up. Oh yeah, and that's like being like, oh yeah, I'm a race car driver, but my name's not Jerry.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
God damn that reference. 99% of you won't get it, but so at this point, I'm pissed off, and I go and I check on the other girl. I'm like, hey, like, are you okay? What happened? Did you bite your lip or anything? And the janitor's like, no, she's all good. She's all good. I was like, cool. Because at this point, I thought I bumped it with my like shoulder because my walking, it's basically like a fucking penguin waddle. So I thought I hit it on the way there, but no, the kid actually just punched it. And the janitor was like, I watched it fall. It wasn't your fault. Cool. It's not my fault, but she's okay, right? He's like, yeah, sure. At this point, I'm like, who the fuck was it? Like, who did this? At this point, I see them both sitting there in the principal's office, and they got suspended for I think 3 weeks. And I was like, at this point, I'm not about to beat some ass or get my ass beat. At this point, I was just defeated. I went back to, I think, math lab, and I was like, you guys won't believe this. And my teacher was like, why are you so late? And I was like, well, a fight broke out in front of me, and I needed to wash something and kind of go to the bathroom at the same time. So I just killed two birds with one stone, and that happened. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and the footage is kind of going by 2 times fast just because this was a fucking sick match. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing WWE as my background gameplay. If you guys have any recommendations down below, please let me know. And yeah, it's been Y, guys. Peace, and I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.